everyone. So I'm Suzanne, and I'm here today to give a talk on how traditional Chinese medicine relates to Tai Chi and Qigong. So we had a really lovely presentation from Dr. Liu earlier about acupoints and yin and yang. So my main focus is on Tai Chi and Qigong. Followed by a demonstration of the 8 treasures or 8 pieces of brocade Qigong routine, and then followed by a taster where you can have a go as well, okay? So obviously Dr. Liu went through a lot of this in great detail, so I'll just be briefly skimming over it. But basically traditional Chinese medicine incorporates acupuncture and acupressure. It includes diet, herbal remedies, meditation, massage, and practical exercise such as Tai Chi and Qigong. Okay. And again, with traditional Chinese medicine, its main focus is aiming to restore the balance of yin and yang, which are naturally opposing forces. So when it's out of balance, that's when when the qi gets blocked, and that's when you might become ill. Okay. So first off, what is qi? Okay, so qi is a fundamental concept and a root of Chinese medicine, and qi is translated as vital life energy, or vital energy, or life force, and together qi along with yin and yang make up all of existence. Okay, so from yoga terms, you can think of qi as prana. Okay, so qi embraces all manifestations of energy. So it includes material and immaterial things. So material things could be the earth, a person's body, their flesh, their blood, even the computer and the table. These are all material energies. They're made from material energies of qi. And immaterial energies would include movement, light, heat, your thoughts and feelings. Okay, so these are all made from qi energy. And qi is always in a constant flux. So you can't create or destroy qi, but it's always changing. Okay, so from a traditional Chinese medicine point of view, practitioners and followers believe that you can find balance in life, and to do that, you aim to be free from physical and mental health issues. Okay, so to do that is to balance qi. Okay, but let's have a little go at trying to feel qi. Okay, so if you guys can sit down or you can stand up for this. Okay, but you need a bit of space either side of you. It works sitting down as well, so it's up to you if you want to step out a bit to stand up and do it, or sit down. Completely up to yourself. Okay. Yeah. Some people could stand in the middle if there's more space. Yeah. Don't be shy. There's lots of space. Okay. Okay. When everyone's ready, we're going. 你要多一点位。Okay, so we're just going to do a little exercise called stretching qi. Okay, sorry, the light is shining on me, so I'm on this side so I don't get blinded. Okay, so we're going to have our hands either side of us. Okay, so it's about 45 degrees. The wrist is pulled back, so this is about 90 degrees. Okay, so I'll lift that up so you will look like this. Okay, so you can picture yourself as kind of pretending to be Iron Man. Okay, so what we do is we're going to be using the heel of the palm to push into the ground, okay? And afterwards, we're going to squeeze the shoulders, really squeeze it in, and then use the heel of the palms to push into the ground again. And we keep repeating this, okay? Really squeeze and breathe out as you push into the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, and then have the mind focusing on the center of your palms when we do this as well. Okay. Can anyone feel some kind of sensation in their palms? Yeah? What can you feel?
Just like a build-up of energy.
Build-up of energy. Can you feel like maybe some heat, or are your hands getting a little bit warmer? Yeah. Or is there a little bit of a tingly sensation maybe? Anyone got a tingly sensation?
Yeah.
A tingling? Yeah, I'm getting a tingling as well. And maybe some of you can maybe even feel a little bit of like a magnetic force, like a bit of a pull. That might be the feeling. Yeah. These are all feelings of qi, so well done. Everyone can feel qi, that's brilliant. Okay, so we'll just stop there. Okay, so now you can sit down. So I hope that was a nice, interesting sensation for you. Okay, because sometimes it's nice to feel or get a bit of a grasp on the things that we're talking about. So it's great if you can feel the qi as well. Okay, so we mentioned that in traditional Chinese medicine, you want to find a balance in yin and yang and to balance out the qi. So one way to do that is through Tai Chi and Qigong. But what is Tai Chi and Qigong? I know everyone's heard of it and has a general idea. But the main aim of Tai Chi and Qigong is basically it combines deep breathing, it combines meditation and physical exercise routines to try to balance the qi. Qigong literally translates as qi, which is the vital energy, and then gong means work. So it's qi work. You're working with qi. Okay. So you can also think of qi as. Oh yeah, I already mentioned that. So what Tai Chi and Qigong does is we do exercises that try to gather the natural qi, and we try to guide it in the body to all the organs, okay, to keep it healthy. And we also try to help smooth the flow of qi through the body into the organs. And also sometimes qi can get stuck, okay? It might become blocked, and that's how we get ill, okay? So Tai Chi and Qigong, it helps to try to help unblock the qi flow as well. Okay, so when we did the stretching qi exercise, you've noticed that we were using our mind to think of the body, like a part of the body, like the palms, and then you felt qi there, okay? So where the mind goes, qi flows, okay? Also, some people might be wondering what is the difference between Tai Chi and Qigong. Tai Chi is more a combination of movements for the general health of the body, okay? Whereas Qigong is more specific and it focuses on a certain region, like a certain move. Like for example, Wu Qi Xi, the 5 animal frolics. It focuses on certain, like the tiger move. It focuses on like putting strength in the arms. So that is opening up all the meridians along the arms, okay? And the leg as well, which is outstretched. Okay. Tai Chi has been around for about 700 to 1,500 years, and Qigong has been around for even longer, for about 2,500 to 5,000 years. Okay, and there are about 300 million practitioners of Tai Chi in the world, and in 2020, 2 years ago, Tai Chi has been listed as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage. Okay, and the benefits of Tai Chi and Qigong are massive. It works from the low level, like increasing your blood circulation, joint mobility, your balance, your concentration, your memory. It helps with depression and stress and anxiety and helps reduce pain. Okay, so Tai Chi and Qigong are basically supremely effective in helping us be physically and mentally healthy and leading to a better quality of life. Okay. So how does Tai Chi and Qigong relate to traditional Chinese medicine? So of course, Dr. Liu went through with the 5 animal frolics earlier as well. So again, it's qi flows through the body through a system of an invisible network system called meridians, okay? So along the meridians are acupoints, which Dr. Liu explained, which brings the qi to all the organs in the body. Okay, and this is just a picture just showing you some of the meridians in the body. So Tai Chi and Qigong practitioners, they actually place the tongue on the roof of the mouth just behind the teeth, the palate. Okay, so what this does is the governing the conception vessels around the front, the ren mai, they run down the bottom and the front of the body, and then from the back of the body upwards is the governing vessels, the du mai. So they connect, they meet at the roof of the mouth. So when Tai Chi and Qigong practitioners put the tongue at the roof of the mouth, it connects the yin and yang of the body as a unit. So that greatly increases the qi flow and is great for the general health of the body. Okay. The tongue is also known as the magpie bridge when we do this, because Chinese like to use a lot of beautiful imagery. So there's a romantic love story where the cowherd boy, shepherd boy, and the basket weaver girl meet once a year on a bridge formed of magpies. So Chinese like to use a lot of nice imagery as well. Okay, so briefly, just some really important acupoints used in Tai Chi and Qigong is the Lao Gong, which is the palace of labor. So where that is if you try to form a fist, if you bring the middle finger down to your palm and try to form a fist, the middle finger, where that hits your palm, is roughly where the Lao Gong or palace of labor is, okay? So the acupoint name for it is pericardium 8, okay? So this is a really important acupoint for gathering qi and also for releasing qi, okay? So, the bubbling springs, Yongchuan, is at the bottom of the feet. So if you curl your toes, and just below the ball of the foot is the bubbling springs, Yongchuan. Acupoint name is kidney 1. Okay, so this is very good when you practice Tai Chi and Qigong. You spread your feet and you open up the bubbling spring acupoint, and it helps get the qi from the ground into your body. Okay. Also, Bai Hui, which is near the crown of the head, is not quite, but it's near the crown of the head. Okay, this is called the 100 gatherings. Also, the acupoint name is governing vessel 20 or Du 20. Du 20 is because of the Chinese name for the governing vessel. Okay, so Bai Hui is a very important point, because we open up the Bai Hui and the 100 gatherings point, and we push the qi, the clean qi from the air, and we bring it into the body. So that's one acupoint that we internalize the qi into our body. Okay, so another acupoint will be Mingmen, the gate of life, which is, it's basically the opposite side of your belly button, 2 fingers down, okay, back here, and this stores the primal yin and yang energy. And again, as Dr. Liu said, you don't always have to use acupuncture where you have needles. You can also use acupressure, where you use your fingers and thumbs instead. So in Tai Chi and Qigong, we also use acupressure. So it might not be just massaging the Hegu or the Union Valley acupoint, but even in the 8 Treasures Qigong routine, when we twist our arms or tilt the head backwards, we're already stimulating the meridians in the body, so that already is adding pressure to it. And some physical movements, like the 3rd step, this one, you're basically you're contracting the body in opposite directions, so you're internally, physically massaging the organs inside the body, okay? And even when step 6, when you bend down, you're pushing, you're gently massaging the meridians along the leg, so it's there is a lot of acupressure involved in Tai Chi and Qigong as well. Also, there are the belt meridians at the front. Also, the kidneys. We can just do this to massage the kidneys as well. And the kidneys actually store the qi energy that we are born with. Okay, so moving on. So another concept in traditional Chinese medicine and Tai Chi and Qigong is Dantian. What is Dantian? You can think of Dantian as like chakra in yoga. Okay, so basically they are the places in the body where we store qi energy. So we've got 3 major ones. We've got the upper Dantian, which is roughly corresponding to the 3rd eye in chakra terms, in yoga terms. And then we've got the middle Dantian in the chest, which correlates to the heart chakra, and the lower Dantian, which is a mix of the root and sacral chakras. So this is a side view because it's actually inside. It's not on the front of the body as such. It's inside in the middle. Okay, so from here you can see. You'll also notice that the level of the dantians, the energy centers, are linked to certain acupoints. So it helps you kind of work out where the dantians are. We mainly store qi in the lower dantian, so we just refer to the 2 fingers below the belly button and above the perineum as dantian. Okay, but basically in Tai Chi and Qigong, when we work with the qi energy, we store it in the dantian, in the lower dantian here. Okay. So that's a little bit of a brief introduction to how traditional Chinese medicine relates to Qigong and Tai Chi. So a bit more about myself. So again, as Lisa mentioned, I've been practicing Tai Chi and Qigong for about 5 years now. I'm a member of the British Health Qigong Association, and in September earlier this year, a few months ago, I gained my Duan 1 diploma from the International Health Qigong Federation. The exam routine I did was 8 treasures, which I'll be demonstrating in a moment. I also recently in London in June, I won a gold medal for the mixed fan form for my Tai Chi Kung Fu fan routine. Thanks. It was my first live competition, but it's in London for the 13th London International Tai Chi, Traditional Tai Chi Chuan competition. I also do online competitions as well, so it's a great way to find out if I'm improving, and if anyone is interested, I would be able to help you register for these competitions as well, only if you're interested, and also performance opportunities if you enjoy those as well. Mainly, most of the Tai Chi and Qigong routines I've learned is from the worldwide famous masters Fei and Master Terry Yip. They are lineage barriers, okay? So Master Fei's father created the Tai Chi Kung Fu fan form, and I think her grandfather created some Yang-style Tai Chi forms as well. Master Terry, also, he's a Sun-style lineage barrier, and they're both founders of the Deiyin Tai Chi Chuan Institute in Telford, and they're also presidents of the British Health Qigong Association. Yep, so I'll also, Dr. Liu mentioned the 5 animal frolics. I also know that routine, but I have a video on me, but we haven't got time to go through it. But if anyone's interested in learning that routine, I could also teach that in the future. Just to show you some of my teaching experience, so some of you might recognize my face from a few years ago for the Swansea 50 years as a city celebration, just outside the YMCA. So I've taught at primary school, St. Helen Primary School, and also this year I also taught everyone in that school 8 treasures, 5 animal frolics, 6 healing sounds as well. I've also taught some of the previous Confucius Institute colleagues, Tai Chi Kung Fu Fan. I've also run some Tai Chi Kung Fu Fan workshops and teaching Baduanjing as well. 8 treasures to more older persons. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate the 8 treasures routine for you guys to enjoy. Okay, so first off, just start here. Okay, oh, maybe I should face that way. more in front, okay. So this is the treasure number 1 that I'm doing, 2 hands holding up the heavens to regulate the triple burners. I did have a slide on this stuff, but it wasn't really relative to yin and yang, so I took it out. The routine I'm doing now is about 6 minutes, but I'm going a bit faster. Normally you would be doing this 6 repeats of each step. So normally, this is called 8 treasures because it's got 8 moves. And you actually have official music, which is a 12-minute version for when you're practicing, but I'm doing the shorter version, which is the competition version. There are also many routines, different versions of eight treasures. I'm doing the health Qigong version. I also know the traditional version as well. Yes. Have you? Oh, sorry. I don't know if you were asking a question. Okay. I'm on step 3 right now. So now this is Wise Owl Gazes Back, step 4. When I teach you in a moment, I'll be a mirror. I'm doing the normal version right now, though. Okay, so Wise Owl Gazes Back is good for you, regulating your emotions. Okay, now on to step 5. This is good for calming heart fire. Step 5. This is swaying the head and shaking the tail to remove your heart fire. Because in traditional Chinese medicine, there is also the 5 elements theory as well, which a lot of Qigong and Tai Chi routines are linked to. Okay. So now step 6, bending the hips and waist to strengthen the kidneys. Oops, hang on. Sorry, hang on. I wasn't prepared to talk at the same time as doing the routine, so I lost a bit of concentration there, sorry. Yeah. So when learning Tai Chi and Qigong routines, the first step is basically just to copy the movements. Later on, we can focus more on where to focus the mind. For example, focusing on the dantian and your breathing. But at the very start, it's good for beginners just to copy the moves and don't worry too much about when you should breathe in and breathe out, because natural breathing is better at the start. I think there was one more repeat here. Okay, now we're moving on to step 7. So this is clenching the fist with glaring eyes. So this increases qi in the body. So it might look a bit scary right now, but you open up the eyes to increase your qi. Okay, and the last step is step 8. So you're bouncing on the toes to get rid of 100 illnesses. Okay, and then finishing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. So now we can all have a go. So if anyone has any hip problems or anything, they can sit on the chair and just copy the upper movements with the arms. You don't have to stand up if you don't want to. But it'd be good if you guys can find a space. Make sure there's enough space next to you so you won't hit anyone.
Is it all right for me to do it when I have knee problem?
You can sit down on a chair if you want, yeah, and just copy the upper bits. The main thing is to listen to your body, and you don't want to always do the maximum. You only do about 80% of your maximum so you don't hurt yourself. Okay. Okay, so if everybody's ready, we're going to make a start. So first off, I just want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and just relax and arrive at your space. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and try to let go of any tensions in the body. Okay, I'm going to relax our shoulders, because a lot of people generally have a lot of stress and tension in it, and they may be scrunching it up without even realizing. Okay, now we're going to slowly open the eyes. We're going to start with some warm-ups first, just to get the body nice and warm and wake our body up and start to activate the meridians and get the chi flowing, okay? So first off, we're just gonna, so remember I'm your mirror, okay? So we're gonna look towards our left, so that's your left, okay? So I'll be looking that way first. So we're gonna look towards our left, and then we're gonna slowly roll the head down. So we're drawing a semicircle with our chin to our right. And then we're gonna slowly roll back towards our left. And back again. So you should be really feeling a pull along the back of your neck and the shoulders. So this is really good if you're sitting at a computer a lot or have your head down looking at your phone a lot. Okay, one more time towards the left. Okay, now we're going to slowly face forward. We're going to take a step to the left, about shoulder width apart. So you can watch me do it first. So basically we bend the knees, put all the weight on our right leg. I have to think because I'm a mirror. And then we're going to pick up our left foot, heel up first, and then step shoulder width apart with the toe down first and then the heel. Okay, nice and quiet with purpose. You can also see when I do this, I'm literally just lifting my leg. Nothing else is moving, it's pivoting. Okay, lovely. So now we're just going to bend the knees a little bit. We're going to put the back of the hands together from here. Okay, and then we're just going to breathe in as we slowly stand up. Roll the shoulders back, and then breathe out as you sink down. We'll do this a few times. Breathe in. Breathe out. So try to have the back of the hands together. I'll show you. Back of the hands together, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to go the other way. So you're going to have the palms facing forward. Breathe in as you roll the shoulders up. Breathe out as you bring the back of the arms together. So really bring the shoulders up to the ears. Well done. Now we're just going to swing our arms. I'll just bring these back down. We're just going to face forward. Okay, the eyes are facing forward, but we're just going to twist the hips and the waist and just swing the arms. Okay, so let the arms just swing naturally. And what you're doing is you're actually activating the Mingmen, gate of life, at the back. So the back of your hand should be hitting around the middle of your back. Okay, well done. Now we're just going to give the legs a little bit of a stretch, okay? So we're just going to do a bow stance. So we're going to lean on our left knee, okay? So both toes are facing forward, okay? Okay, so we're going to just, you can bounce on the stretched leg just to help the hamstrings and the inner thigh stretch a bit more, so you don't have to do this. Okay, so if you're feeling a bit more flexible and with more practice, you can actually go lower. You don't have to, okay? Just whatever you're comfortable with, okay? If you do happen to go lower, try not to have the body leaning forward. Try to have the torso up, okay? You can also deepen later. Well done. You can also lift the heel up as well. Okay, so that deepens the stretch on the inside. Okay? Okay, right, we're going to place the foot back down and we're just going to shift the weight over to the other side. Okay, so you're stretching the other foot as well. Well done.
I'm not going to wear jeans next day.
It's fine, it's fine. I did mention in the lift, and it's nice to have loose clothes, so it's not as restricting.
That's right.
Yeah. You try to have the heel of your feet on the ground as well. Okay, well done. Right, now we're just going to do one more. We're going to have our feet together, hands on the knees, and we're just going to draw 3 circles clockwise. It doesn't matter if you get the direction wrong because we're going to do the other direction as well. So just going to 1, 2, 3. I didn't have crackly knees in Lampeter, but I've got crackly knees today. Usually always makes a big crackly sound. Okay, well done. So we're just going to give our arms and legs a shake just to get rid of any remaining tension. So our body's nice and warmed up now. Okay, so now we're going to start with the preparation stance. So we've got our feet together, toes facing forward. We're going to imagine we've got a thread, golden thread coming from the top of the head, lifting us up. So imagine we're like a giant oak tree growing up nice and tall. We spread the feet out as well. Okay, we're going to lift the head so the neck is long. Going to bring the chin down a little bit. We're going to have a slight smile on our face. Okay, relax the shoulders. Okay, arms are hanging down naturally. Make sure your arms are not stuck to you because you need a little bit of a gap under the armpits, about a cherry tomato's worth, because chi needs to circulate. So if you squeeze everything together, the chi can't circulate. Same with the knees. Even though the legs are straight, we do not lock them. You can't really tell with my trousers, but there is a little bit of a bend in them, okay? So again, you don't want to lock anything because then the chi can't flow, okay? So, and we're looking forward into the horizon, okay? So that's a lot of instructions, but we've just entered the chi state. And basically, it helps with alignment as well because you want to make sure your shoulders are on top of your hips, on top of your feet, okay? So now we're going to start with the opening stance. So I showed you this a little bit earlier. Basically, we just bend the knees, put all the weight onto our right foot, pick up the left heel, take a shoulder width step to the left, toe down first and then the heel. Okay, well done. Okay, I noticed someone kind of went. Okay, so make sure you pick up the heel first and then you bring the toe down first and slowly place the heel. When you transfer your weight, your head doesn't really move very much. It's almost a straight line, okay? Don't want you to kind of like stomp and bounce up and down, okay? You need to use your intention. Intention is very important in Tai Chi Qigong. So like as Dr. Liu said, there is stillness in motion, basically. Some things you need to be quite still and calm and be in control. Okay, so that's the opening stance. Now we're just going to have the palms facing behind us. Okay, so you can copy this part. So palms behind us. We're going to lift it up to try and draw a circle to the front as if we're hugging a tree, and we're going to slowly bend our knees. Okay, so this is called zhan zhuang, okay, standing pole. Okay, so the height of the hands is facing your belly button, because remember this, the belly button, the lower dantian, is where we store qi energy. The lao gong, palace of labor, is a very important point for gathering qi and to release qi. So we gather qi in the palm of the hands and then we send it to dantian to store the qi energy. Okay, fingers are facing each other. They're not squeezed, okay? They're nice and relaxed, okay? You don't have to bend super low. Up here is fine as long as you know that you're bending a little bit, okay? I'm going to bring the hands down with the palms facing up. Sorry, I'll stand this way. We're going to clasp the hands together. So we're starting treasure number 1 now, 2 hands holding up the heavens to regulate the triple burners. When you lift the palms up to about chest height, you're basically at the same time standing up slowly, and then push the palms up, and we're looking at the back of the hands, and then we slowly look forward, okay? You'll notice that the arms are not way out here in the front. You're not trying to bring them all the way back. They're basically framing your head. Okay, we try to push up because there's 2 hands holding up the heavens. The heavens is really big and heavy. So you're trying to push it up. So your arms, you try to push them as straight as you can, okay? So you might be able to feel your ears touching the sides of your arms, okay? We don't want to circle, we want to push it up, okay? Now we're going to slowly unclasp the hands, sorry, side view. Unclasp the hands and slowly bend the knees as we draw a downward circle and bring the hands back up to the first position. Remember, you don't have to squat very low. I just squat a bit low. I'm used to doing that. Okay, so we're going to repeat another 2 times. We're going to clasp the hands together. Slowly stand up as we bring the hands up to chest height. Flip the palms up and follow the back of the hands. Slowly look forward. Okay, well done. So at this point, our knees are up. We're basically standing up, but remember not to lock the knees. Okay, and then we unclasp, slowly draw a downward circle as we bend down. Okay, well done. One more time. So the hands are at the bottom, not in the front. Okay, clasp the hands together. Slowly stand up as we lift the palms up to chest height. Flip the palms up as we look under the palms, and then look forward. Okay, and one last time, unclasp the hands and slowly draw a downward circle as we bend down. Well done. So now we're just going to do closing, okay? So we're just going to slowly stand up, bring the hands to the side. We're going to take so this is the foot part. We're going to pick up the left foot. So remember, put all the weight on the right foot first. Lift up the left heel, bring it back to the side of your right foot, toe down first, and then the heel. Okay, now we're going to have the hands, we're going to have the palms facing forward, and then we're going to put the hands on top of each other. Now this part, I'm not a mirror, okay, because for ladies, the right hand touches your tummy. For gentlemen, it's the left hand that touches the tummy. So I'm a girl, so I'm going to have my right hand on my tummy first, and then the left hand. So what this does is you're placing the palace of labor, those two acupoints on top of each other, and then on top of your dantian where you store chi energy. So it's basically helping you consolidate the chi that you've been working with into the energy center. And then we're going to draw 3 circles clockwise. So I won't be a mirror for this either. Okay, so what this does, and then we'll go the other way 3 times anti-clockwise. So what this does is we're helping massage the dantian to help store the energy there as well. Okay, well done. And then we're going to slowly relax the hands and drop them to the side. Okay, well done everyone. So you can sit down now. That's it, done. Okay, no problem. I hope you enjoyed that. Looking at the time, because we've gone a bit over, if anyone is interested in learning Tai Chi or Qigong from myself, I think Lisa will have some forms, and you can maybe leave your contact details, and then if the Confucius Institute decides there's enough interest, then they might be running some workshops where I can teach people some routines. Mainly I teach forms, or routines known as forms, because it's a great way to help with your balance, your coordination, your memory. Okay, and again, if anyone is interested in performing or entering competitions, I can help with that as well. So I hope you had a lovely afternoon, and thank you very much. I can quickly just show you some cool downs, okay? You can do these ones sitting down. Basically, it's the body pat, okay? So any arm outstretched first, palm facing down. We're just going to pat from the end up to the top of the shoulder, and then down. You flip your arms down, yep, palm down. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay, and then we're going to go across the collarbone, and then down the middle. And then we're going to go across the belt meridians, and then down the outsides of the legs. So you can stay sitting down for this. And then the inside, and then the front, and then up the back. Okay, well done. So what this does, while we pat along the bodies, we're actually patting the meridians, and we're dislodging any chi that might be stuck. Because remember, when chi is stuck, you might cause illness. So you can imagine a garden hose, a water hose. When there's no knots in the water hose, then the water can flow more smoothly. But so the analogy with the body is, if the meridians, the chi is stuck in the meridians, then it can't flow to get to the organs, and so that would cause illness. So what, again, Tai Chi and Qigong does, it tries to help the smooth flow of Qi, okay? Also, we'll finish off with a massage, so we'll just quickly rub the hands together just to warm them up, okay? We're going to start, we're kind of going to make a V shape with the hands. We're going to put the index fingers on the corners of our mouth, and then we're going to slide it up to the sides of the nose, up the bridge of the nose, in between the eyebrows, push it apart, okay, and then we're just going to keep pushing up to the top of the ears, behind the ears, down the side of the neck, okay, and back to the corners of the mouth. We're going to do that another 2 times. You can close your eyes to do this as well. So you can slide up to the sides of the nose, to the bridge of your nose, up to your, between the eyebrows, across the eyebrows, up on top of the ears, behind the ears, down towards the front. One more time, push to the corners of the mouth, sides of the nose, bridge of the nose, between the eyebrows, to the temples, above the ears, slide down to the side of the throat, okay? And then you can slowly open your eyes. I hope you feel a bit more awake. This is great for your skin tone. Also because there's a lot of meridians all over the body, including the face. So we're just massaging the meridians in that area. But this is a good massage to do when you first wake up, to help wake you up. And also if you have trouble sleeping, it's good to do as well for winding down as well. Okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed that, and thank you for coming today. Okay, thank you very much.
Well, thanks, Susan. Yes, this afternoon, our lecture and activity so much up to now, and our Confused workshop will welcome you come again to take part in more activities. So if you have some other interesting, we can communicate later. Today's activity is over today, and have a good time. Wish everyone have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Happy, do you think?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Really enjoyed it, guys. Thank you. It's
Thank
fantastic.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.